if you'd like, suit yourself, you can wait 15 minutes and I'll send you a text and tell you whether to rush or not, whether or not you're even going out.
Okay.
Might be a wasted trip right now.
I wouldn't mind coming out, check out the boat anyways.
Yeah.
Rather than sit
Okay,
here.
I'll send you a text one way or the other, tell you either, hey, we're going, get here, get your ass in gear, or you that take your time.
Wind, and more wind. Up to 30.
Very excited. This is going to be a good one. A little sporty out there today. But we'll go give it a crack. Hopefully we'll see Jason puke. That would make for a nice trip.
I'm gonna finish. We're here in Prince Edward Island, Canada, the bluefin tuna capital of the world. We came up here to fish with Tony's Tuna Fishing, a couple of hard-working Canadian brothers, to chase these giant tuna that come up here in the summer months. I've heard about them since I was a kid. I've seen the pictures. I remember reading Field and Stream magazine as just a little kid, hoping that someday I'd have the opportunity to try to catch one.
Yeah, right. We're getting wet here. Wait till we get in the boat.
I met the boys from Bloody Decks. We got set up through a mutual friend, and the boys come up last year to fish with us, and they hit a perfect time. They had a blast, and now they're back this year to fish with us again.
After our trip up here last year, we were so blown away by the fishery and just how accessible it is, how great the people are. I mean, we loved every aspect of this place, and we really wanted to get back here this year, and we came up with the idea to be able to share that with somebody else. And part of what we do at BD Outdoors is we really do want to communicate our passion to our members, whether it's through photos, through videos, through articles. And so we came up with a concept to basically, the premise was, we called it the Race to PEI, and we did, it was a very simple couple of questions they had to go on, log on and answer, submit their contact information, and that was it.
We started this contest on BD, and a lucky guy named Michael Medina won this thing. Kid from LA, 25 years old, never been out of the country, had to get a passport to get up here.
I was surfing the boards, looking at fishing reports. I saw a Race to Prince Edward Island competition, or put my email in there, and I'm the lucky winner.
These rods were built custom, like Salty Dog rods. They're built just for fishing giant bluefin here, and we're part of a contest that we had for BD Outdoors called the Race to PEI. One lucky angler gets to come up here and fish this stuff.
So it's all just, it's all pretty much surreal. I didn't really believe that this was all happening until now, until I'm actually here, but really looking forward to it.
Sitting in a hole, waiting for the train. Too tired to feel this old, too late to start again. I leave my life behind, ruined by my hand. No one to blame this time, I'm forsaken in this land. Oh, everything is changing, all around is blazing. You turn my whole world upside down.
Your average fishing day down here, that's probably what I like best. It's kind of lazy man's fishing, no curtain calls at 5 a.m. It's, meet us at the boat at 7, 8, 9. I mean, we went out, made some mackerel, probably 20, 30 pieces right out in front of the harbor. Have a, run about a mile and a half to the fishing grounds, set the baits and, start looking around for fish, looking for meter marks, and you know, then when you get the bite, then that's where the Chinese fire drill starts.
Under the blazing sun, my heart's forever charred. But nights go on and on, when days are dark and tired. With every tear I try to drown.
These bluefin tuna get to be one of the largest fish in the ocean. The world record is just a hair under 1,500 pounds.
You know, these fish they beat up the gear, they beat you up, they beat the boats up, and definitely different than what we see down in Southern California.
That world record fish was caught by a fellow that fished out of North Lake, Prince Edward Island, and it weighed 1,496 pounds. It still holds the world record for the biggest fish that's been caught on angling gear.
These fish are so big, even with big guys like us, we're all 200+ pound guys. These fish just dwarf us, and they pull like a freight train.
I've never really used a harness or anything like that. You know, back home we fish with gear from the 20 to 30, 40, 50 pound class. I was a little nervous, to say the least.
Isn't it? That strap doesn't look that much shorter. Maybe it's, see? How does that feel? Does the pressure feel pretty even on your legs and stuff?
I think it needs to come.
No, I'll be honest with you, I haven't been. I don't do much fishing around the world. I got a young family, but from what we hear, people that have fought black marlin and yellowfin and all that stuff, and they all tell us that these tuna are the king of the sport fish.
We're back! Sign the waiver, right? Here, we'll get that your bank so we can all right. Good, Mikey.
Strong fish, man. They take line when they want to take it.
Now he's pulling on a fish that few people will ever see of that size. Dumped a lot of line too. It looks like it's going to be a good one. The first thing when I come home from one of these trips and people see the pictures is they all want to know how the hell we didn't get pulled overboard. Some of these fish are ripping off 700 yards of line. You know, that's enough line to blow up most big game reels.
We run 60, 70 pounds of drag on these things, and they'll fight. They'll peel that off like it's free spool.
Michael here won the trip to PEI through Bloody Decks, and he's on the fish of a lifetime. What do you think, Mikey, man? You having a good time? Is this everything you expected?
Oh man, this is more than I expected. It's so hard to believe that you could ever win a trip of a lifetime like this, but thanks to Bloody Decks, here I am.
He was definitely a little nervous. He was running with some avid fishermen, and this was his first time fighting a fish this big, but he did an awesome job, and the gear all held, and we got him back to the boat, probably an 800-pound fish.
Yeah, come on, bitch. Forward, Tony, forward. That's a big fucking fish, brother.
Oh, just hold him for a second. Look at that fucking monster, dude. Feels great.
Well, before this, the biggest fish that I've ever caught in my lifetime was Southern California waters. It would have to be either a big white sea bass, you know, in the 40-pound class, or or a yellowfin in the 40 to 50 pound class a couple years ago. It's just, there's no way to describe it really. It's just, you know, they're just such a strong animal, such a beautiful, majestic animal. And they're so strong. I mean, when you get a fish that's 700 to 800 pounds pulling on the end of your line, unbelievable. It's amazing.